really cool to read a book once, twice, 2 times, 3 times. I think this is your 3rd time.
About 20, 30.
Yeah? So we know this book, we've read it. We're going to do some thinking with this book today in a little different way. So when you started to look at this book together, friends, with your teacher, you looked at the title. I haven't had a chance to read this book with you, so can you read it with me? So we can all kind of know and remind ourselves of what's in this book. What was the title, friends? Oh, I don't know if everybody's ready, so make sure your eyes are looking this way. Make sure your hands are in your lap, and you're ready to be the best reader and thinker that you can be. Ready, sweetheart? All right, here we go. Who lives in the sea? So when you read this book, inside, because you've been talking about a lot of facts, things that are true, information that's true. And remember some facts or things or animals that you read about. Think for just a minute. We read about
sea animals in the sea. It goes with jellyfish, and then it goes.
We read about you just named one. Did y'all hear what he said? What sea animal did he name? Jellyfish. We read about do you remember an animal? What? Say it. We read about listen up. Say the animal. Starfish? You say starfish? Try it. You try it. Starfish. Can you say it with me? Starfish? Nice job. We read about
squid.
Say that whole sentence.
Squid.
We read about a squid. Try the whole thought.
We read about a squid.
We read about We read about
turtle.
Can you say the whole sentence?
We read about turtle.
You try.
We read about a seal.
Let's see. Let's go back in and reread it and see all these things we read about. Because those are those facts that y'all been talking about. Let's see. Let me try it right here. Is this where it usually goes, friends?
Yeah.
All right. Let's do it like y'all do it. Okay. Here we go. Let's see here. Here's our title page. Help me read. Sitting up straight and tall. Who lives in the sea? Look at that cool picture. Oh my goodness. Let's find out. Let's remember these facts. You ready, readers? This is a jellyfish. It lives in the sea. Cool picture. This is a sea star. It lives in the sea. So many sea creatures. This is a
fish.
It
lives in the sea.
This is an octopus. Let's try that one again. This is an octopus. It lives in the sea. We're remembering all those facts. This is a seal. It lives in the sea. This is a
Dolphin.
It lives in the sea. Ready? This is a
Shark.
It lives in the sea. Who else lives in the sea? You guys mentioned some sea animals when we were sharing. We saw them again in the book. So many sea animals. You've practiced lots of thinking in this book. Today I want us to practice another kind of thinking with this book. And this is what we're going to do. Let's see what the words in purple say. They say, I can summarize ideas. Can you say that word summarize with me? Summarize. That's a big old word. Say it again. Summarize. Let's think about what that means if we're going to summarize. Let's read the words in green or look at the words in green. I can say or tell what the ideas are mostly about. There was lots of stuff in this book, right? Lots of different sea animals, lots of different facts that And see, we want to practice summarizing or taking some of these ideas, putting them together, and telling what it's mostly about. So I have 2 pages I want us to look at to see if we can practice doing this summarizing, taking some ideas and putting them together. Can you do that with me? And putting them together. When we summarize, we put the ideas together. Show me with your hands. Put them together and tell what it's mostly about. So let's see here. Let's go back to page 6 and page 7. And I'm going to give you just a second, readers and thinkers, to look back at what the author told us on page 6 and page 7. So we can practice summarizing and putting those ideas together. So your eyes are looking here. What sea creature is it talking about right here? Stop. Think. Sea creature is the author telling you about right here. Turn to your turn and talk partner and tell me. Use your turn and talk partner. Okay, stop. So just stop. Hold on. Pause. Talk partners. Are y'all talk partners? Perfect. Are y'all talk partners? Okay, turn and face each other. Are you guys talk partners? Turn and face each other. Are you guys talk partners? Turn and face each other. Because if we're going to work with our talk partner, we want to be looking them in the eye. Okay? Now we've got it. Tell your talk partner. Y'all see if you agree. What animal, what sea creature is the author telling us about on this page? Tell your talk partner. Tell your talk partner. Look on page 6. What's that animal? You're close. What's that animal? Page 6, right here. Talk partners, we're looking at this. What animal did the author tell us about right here? That's what you're talking about with your talk partner.
Seal.
It looks kind of like a couch, but it is a
Seal.
Okay. Everybody tell their talk partner? On the count of 3, I want to hear what animal name you told your talk partner. You ready? 1, 2, 3.
Seal.
On this page, let's reread it. This is a
seal.
girls only.
This is a seal.
Boys only.
This is a seal.
That's 1 animal. Okay, now, back this way. Because if we're going to summarize, if we're going to put ideas together and tell what they're mostly about, we're going to do that using these 2 pages. We have to think about what animal's on this page. So we're looking at this page, this picture can, no.
A shark.
Shut up. This picture can help you. Think in your head, what animal, what fact did the author tell me about on this page? Turn and talk to your talk partner. And talk about what animal you see on this page. Y'all are talk partners, sweetheart. Is this your talk partner? What animal do you see on that page? Come a little closer together. We're so far apart. Come closer together. Do you agree with her? Okay, let's look at the words. What do the words say? Look back at the words, baby. What do the words say? This is, well, on the second page. See it? Yeah. Okay, so we agree. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. All this way. Oh my goodness. So many sea animals. So many sea animals. I say sea, you say animal. Sea. Animal. Sea. Animal. Sea. Animal. We have a dolphin. 2 sea animals. If we're going to practice this, summarizing ideas, putting them together, and telling what they're mostly about. Yeah, do that with me. Let's summarize. Let's put it together and tell what it's mostly about. How could we put this and this and come up with a sentence that tells about these 2 animals and where they live? these two animals and where they live. We're going to summarize it. Put those ideas together. Let's see if we can try together. What's this called?
Seal.
And a
Dolphin.
And where do they live?
A seal.
How would that sound if we put it all together? Let's try it again. A seal and a live in the sea. We just practiced taking this information, this fact, and we put them together. And we were able to say, what did that sound like? Who can try that on? A live in the sea. You want to try it? What's that sentence we came up with where we put those ideas together?
Summarize.
We summarized. We sure did. You say it for us, baby. A
Seal.
and
A dolphin.
what do they do?
Live in a seal.
Can we make it even a little bit bigger and add another idea? Because now we kind of know what we're doing when we practice this. What are we practicing? Summarizing, putting the ideas together. Let's see if we can add. What animal was on page? Oh, what's that?
Shark.
Okay, now wait a minute. If I'm going to summarize, I'm going to put all this stuff together, all these ideas together to tell what it's mostly about. Okay, so let's see. Let's take our sentence that we started. Readers don't guess. Readers look back and they use the picture or the words. So eyes are looking this way. A
Dolphin.
and a
Shark.
We got to finish our idea, our summary. What did all those three animals do?
Live in the sea.
Let's try it one more time. Let's try it in a whisper voice. Are you ready? We're looking in our book and we're going to count later during math, okay? Let's be kindergarten summarizers and put the ideas together. A and a shark. Oh, we're using our whisper voice. A seal, a dolphin, and a shark. Finish it out. We can do it. We came up with a summary of some of the ideas in the book. And what did we do? We took those three animals and we put that information whoosh,
Together.
do it with me. We put it whoosh, together and told what it was mostly about. A seal,
And
a dolphin, and a shark live in the
sea.
sea. Today, readers, we looked back at our book, What Lives in the Sea. We thought about all those great facts that we learned, and we practiced telling what some of those ideas were mostly about. We did what? We took our ideas and we whoosh, put them together.